What's up, guys? This is Keith here, back with Stock Market Exclusive. Hey, so I just wanted to go over a few triggers that we had today in chat, a couple of calls that we posted in chat way before the trigger point, and they gave some pretty cool follow through. So let's go ahead and get right into them. We'll kind of go through, break down what we saw, break down the bullish indications that we saw, and the reason why we wanted to get involved once they broke certain levels. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Let me go ahead and minimize my dome piece real quick. And our first call was actually on F-Cell. So let me go ahead and bring that up real quick. So here's F-Cell, watching F-Cell over 678 on about 5 cents. So we'll go ahead and go over that one real quick first. The reason why I like this one is because we had this pre-market level here at 78, which was the exact trigger point. And we were trending on the 15. The hourly was holding really well too. You can see, and also I figured that if on the daily chart, if we could get past these two levels here, that we could squeeze up potentially to the 733 level. Obviously, we did have the 200 EMA and SMA right here, so that definitely could have acted as resistance, which unfortunately it did. So we were very cognizant of that. We wanted to make sure that to see how the stock reacted to that level up where those EMAs are at. And you can see it's stuffed right there, which is reason why we keep these 200 EMA and SMAs on our charts, on the daily chart, because they're such an important moving average that almost all traders, it's one of the probably the most popular daily indicator that a lot of traders use. And we use it as well. And we use that to tell us where potential resistance could be at, or even potential support if the stock is heading down into that level, those EMAs. So let's jump right into the trade real quick. So you can see here it was through pre-market highs 78 on about 5 cents risk, the low of the entry candle in the 5 minute. And you can see that once we broke up, we got about 2R on the trade, which was cool. I was actually pretty much scaled out the whole thing right into this resistance point because I didn't like how it was reacting there. And it was getting extended, so I didn't want to have to wait for the pullback. And at the same time, the SPY and the IDWM started dumping real hard too. So those are also other indicators that we use to keep us safe. So as you can see, that's how the stock was. Now it doesn't look like much, but when you're getting twice the amount of money that you risked, that's typically a decent, pretty trade there. Obviously 2R is like the minimum we like to shoot for. But we can't complain off of that. It was a pretty decent little trade to start the morning. Really like that one. Also, let's go ahead and go into GFA. That was the second trigger that we had. But yeah, guys, so those 200 EMAs and SMAs on the daily chart, I highly recommend you putting those indicators on your daily chart. It's super, used indicator. So, all right. So then also GFA here over 125 was the other one we were watching. And as you can see here, when I posted that was right around, let's see what time that was, 6:49. So right here. So right in here is when I posted the idea. So right in here. Because I liked it over 25 because I figured if we broke 25, we can make a run at this 62 level here. Or wait. Yeah, so I figured we could probably make a run at the 62 level up here. But as you can see here, look at when you zoom in on the 15 minute there, and you zoom in on the 5 minute here, you can see that the stock was really starting to pull away from those EMAs. And so it's basically that told me that the stock was extended. Now, typically I don't like taking a trade when two time frames are so extended like that. It's usually not a good sign of follow through. I actually did end up taking this trade on about 10 cents, and I had to hold it for a long time because it just so I took the 25s on about 10 cents, which is down here. And it never stopped me out, so I stayed in it the whole entire time and got chopped up this whole entire time just watching it. But It finally did actually break out right here through pre-market high 127, which would have been a great entry if you would have just waited to get in down here in this area. You would only have to risk like maybe even like 5 cents, or even tighter risk. But you can see that the trade worked out really well. If you did take the 125 on about 10 cents, 35, 45's 2R. And honestly, I really thought this one was going to really go crazy considering the rest of the stuff that was happening today. I thought that we were going to break 50 and get to run at the 62 levels. But, a lot of times things don't happen the way you want it to go. So you scale out accordingly. You sell the position in pieces and you hold some. And I actually ended up selling the rest of it at the close there, unfortunately. But hey, I got some good 2R targets in, sold a nice chunk of my shares. And so today was a decent little about 4R day. And so you can't really complain about a 4R day on breakouts. So day trading breakouts, you can get great risk reward opportunities. You just got to be patient, have the right system, obviously. Yeah, guys, no shorting fees, nothing crazy. Just a nice little breakout. And you can see here on the 15-minute how bullish this thing was looking too. I mean, look at how this like cup and handle kind of pattern, bumping its head on the pre-market high level for this squeeze there. So yeah, guys, that was the 2 trades that we had today in chats. If you aren't in the room, come through. It's free. We post our watch lists there every night. You can also give us a follow on Twitter. Links are in the description. Chat room link is in the description. And of course, please like and subscribe to the channel for more day trading breakouts. That's typically what we focus on here. And yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And I will see you in the next one. Adios.